What is up, guys? I'm your friendly neighborhood Web-Warrior Fanatic, and in this video, I'm going to be upgrading my storage for Marvel Champions with dividers from Crazy Jackalope Games. Huge shoutouts and huge thank you to Crazy Jackalope Games for sponsoring this video and for being a sponsor of my channel. I'm super excited to get into it here. So they sent me this. I just received today. I already opened it. Unfortunately, I should have waited for you guys, but I just couldn't wait. So I looked a little bit inside of the stuff. And basically, these are like dividers for Marvel Champions. We have every single divider for every single Marvel Champions thing. So like every single module, every single mod set, every single villain, every single hero, all the stuff, we have dividers for all of that here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here. So this thing I think is going to be the best one that I'm most excited for. It's the virus here for the allies and for like the aspect cards. So like, with the basic cards here, and then we have like every single aspect. This is only $14 on their site. I think this is going to be really nice. So this is probably the one that I'm most excited for. We have like resources, events, leadership cards right here, justice cards. So I'll be showing you guys me upgrading my stuff here. And then in the box here, we also have all the hero cards, which I'll also be showcasing here. So we have like, just a bunch of the heroes here. Wave 1, we have like Hulkling, we got Hercules here, and Wonder Man's also here. I really like how it's packaged here. So like the top, it's kind of like showing off here because these cards are longer than the normal cards. So I'll be upgrading my storage solution here with these. And then they also sent me the Ronin Print and Play, this Kree Fanatic module set. Guys, are you excited for me to play this on the channel? The backs here are different though. So I'll need to put like another encounter card on the back. And you guys probably want to have like a sleeve that's not see-through, like not a clear sleeve to use these. But yeah, this is gonna be really fun. I've never played with this module here, so we're gonna see how it goes. I heard it's pretty difficult, so yeah. And they also sent me some promos here with Miss Marvel. So these three promo cards are pretty fancy right here. So yeah, I'm excited to use all this stuff. Let's put this back in the sleeve here. And in here are like, I think these are villain cards here. So there's so much stuff here, guys. Man, okay, so we have like, the Sauron module, and it even says what hero pack it comes from the Iceman hero pack. Sorry, I realized that wasn't our camera. We have so Sauron here from Iceman. We have units here from Age of Apocalypse. We got Morlock Siege and everything from Next Evolution. We got the Reavers, Magog, so everything here. We have Armadillo from Nova's hero pack. I guess it's a mod set. I don't even know Armadillo. I don't even know that mod set. So I don't know if I ever played with that module. But yeah, we got everything here, guys. So yeah, thank you so much to Crazy Jackalope Games for sending this to me. So I'm gonna show you guys my current storage solution in case you guys have not seen that video. But a lot of people told me about that, and they're like, dude, we hate your storage because you don't have things organized. So we have these two boxes here. Sesame, my cat, scratched this one up, and I think a little bit of this one. So shout out to Sesame for messing up all my stuff, but it's okay. We still love her. So these are my aspect cards. This is how I store everything. So I have like aggression here. We got leadership here. We have justice, protection, and basic cards right here, and we have like pool cards like right there. So okay, so the way it looks, I feel kind of embarrassed now because of the comments that I got from the last video. But like, these are my justice cards. So, we have like heroic condition, we have under surveillance, for justice, blindfold, like just some random stuff like this. And all the events and everything, it's like mixed up. So the way that I grab a card, like let's say, I want to grab, let's say for example, I want to grab what doesn't kill me. Okay, that's a protection event. So what I'll do is I'll grab half of the sleeve cards because I know you use a lot. Oh, look, there we go. We got 2 copies. I want all 3. Bam, got it. Let's say I also want to get like repurpose. Well, I'll quickly go bam, 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 like that, right? That's one repurpose. Keep on going, keep on going. There's 2. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And hopefully it's not the very end there, or this will be a very long video. Oh man, where are my repurposes, guys? Dang it. Is it? Oh, I don't even know where it is. Is it? Okay, okay. So if it's not in the first stack, it must be in the second stack. So let's grab a second stack here. Bam, 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 bam. Run through really quickly. Find the repurpose. Should definitely be in here. I'm getting kind of worried right now. Okay, here we go. Repurpose. So 3 repurpose, and I'll put in my deck, and then do all this stuff. So that's what I currently do. And I have a lot of cards here, like protection cards, that are not sleeved because these are cards I just use less often. Sometimes I'm short on sleeve, I'll like unsleeve some of these cards, like see what are card that I want to use, especially for like custom gameplay requests from channel members and patrons. So like these are like just unsleeved. So it's just completely randomized. There's no order to this. And a lot of people commented and they're like, dude, you're making me cringe with your collection. You need to get dividers. And I was like, man, I don't know, because dividers can be expensive. And I feel like I don't know. I don't know if I ever want to do that. But Crazy Jackalope Games has pretty cheap dividers and it sent them to me. So I'm going to show you guys me upgrading that right now with the dividers. I think it's going to really improve stuff. So I know a lot of people have everything in alphabetical order. I'm not going to do that, but I will separate stuff by events and upgrades and stuff. So it's going to be so much easier for me to grab cards from now on. It's going to be a long journey right here to actually do the upgrades, but I'm excited to do it. And then if you guys are wondering for my hero cards, these are how I have my hero cards in this binder. So I just have 2 binders here. The binders are from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description, like where I got these. Also, I'll put the link in the description of this video for all the products here, all the binders I'm using from Crazy Jackalope Games as well. But yeah, these dividers here, we have like the hero cards. So I have like Spider-Man right here with like the bigger protector. And then like, okay, let me show you guys. Okay, let's go through the test. So there's no like, we don't really see anything. There's no dividers or anything like that. So like, if you guys ask me, hey, I want to play Captain America. Can you get out Captain America? Okay, I already know I got the Avengers in this row, and I feel like Captain America's kind of be like up here. So like, let's do this one, guys. I promise I did not do that before. I did not look before the beginning of this video. We got him the first try. See, okay, I got him. So there's Captain America there, right? Let's say I want to get. So I'll put him back here. Let's say I want to grab X-Men. Let's say I want to grab Cable. I feel like Cable is like right here. So let's look at this one. Okay, that's Magneto. There's Magneto right here, so it's not Cable. I think Cable is close though. What is that? That is X23's cards. Oh, Cable is right next to it, so we have Cable right here. Yeah, so sometimes I'm off. Sometimes it's like pretty stressful because like sometimes I look through all the stuff and I'd be like, man, I still didn't find the hero that I wanted. But sometimes like you guys just saw it was pretty easy. Okay, let me do like a hero that I don't play as often. Um, let's do Scarlet Witch. So she's an Avenger, so she should be somewhere in this row. I feel like maybe at the end here. There's Tigra. There she is, Scarlet Witch. Okay, that was actually pretty easy as well. So like that's currently what I do right now. But I know a lot of people hate that, and I think definitely if you don't play as often, the way you store your cards is gonna be a lot harder to find because you don't really know where they are if you don't play like every day or like every week, right? So we're gonna be upgrading this right now, and we're gonna be using this stuff here, and we're gonna be putting these dividers in here, and it's gonna be pretty awesome, guys. I'm pretty excited for that. I don't think I'm gonna show that on the actual video of me actually doing everything because it's gonna take so long. I don't want it to be like a gruesome thing for you guys, so I'm gonna show you guys me doing that for this. And then I'm going to show you guys one section here. I'll do like the justice section, I think, because that's like the smallest section of all the sections here. So I'll show you guys what that looks like after we put in these dividers that we got going on right here. And yeah, let's all right, we're gonna do a cut here, guys. So you're no longer going to see my collection like this because we're improving it here. Oh, wait. Before we go on to that, I do want to show you guys what my villain cards look like. So we are not using dividers for villain cards yet because I still have my villain cards in the expansion boxes that they came from. So for next evolution here, I know I got all the next evolution scenarios, but I also have Mojo Mania because I kind of associate Mojo Mania with next evolution. So we got Mojo here. We got like, the Mojo modules, and then we have like Magog, and we have like a Spiral behind, and then here we got Hope Summers, we got Juggernaut, and then we got Mr. Sinister right here, and we have like Strife behind there. So like that's kind of how I have these. So one day when I get a binder, I will definitely use the dividers for the villain cards. But right now, because of my setup just being completely terrible, and we don't have a lot of space. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely be better space once we have a binder. But currently, my villain cards are not in a good spot for me to use the virus, just because the collection, the organization is just so terrible that I'm not even able to put the virus in. So, but I care way less about villain cards. You guys know me. I care more about the heroes and the aspect cards. So I'm very excited to upgrade this stuff here with what we got from Crazy Jackalope Games. So I'm gonna snap my fingers and we're gonna jump over to this may take like 20 minutes or like an hour for me to finally like um get everything updated. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to do everything, but we're gonna snap here and I'll tell you guys how long it took. So all right guys, we are back here and I just put in all of the dividers. It took about 15 minutes and I realized something while I was doing this. So these dividers are taller than the sleeves, and this box that I have from Amazon does not, like, it closes perfectly, right? It's like a perfect close here. So it just like it caps off like right here. So since the dividers are taller, I think it's good that the dividers are taller, so I can easily find the hero that I'm looking for, right? So if I want like Hulkling, I can see Hulkling here, he's a little bit taller, so I just pull Hulkling, right out immediately. So that's nice. But because it's taller, I wasn't able to put the cards like straight up like this because it's too high. So let me show you guys here from the side angle what that looks like. Okay, so I'll put this on top of here. So you guys see all the cards are like this. So if I close this box, because it's a perfect fit, it's like there's a little bit of a gap there. So you guys, if you guys are using dividers, you guys want to get a box that's a little bit higher up so that it's not a perfect fit, so that there's a little bit of room there. Or what I just decided I'm going to do here is, instead of having the cards like perfectly um, up like this, I just push them out a little bit and I have them lean back a little bit. So that's what I've been doing to put this divider, this Spider-Man divider right here, like the Spider-Man card. The only way for me to do that with Spider-Man is, because it's leaned back, which is the only way to make this fit. So if I push everything forward a little bit and have it lean back, I already did this with the other two rows. Now I can perfectly close it and it's a perfect fit here. So yeah, so now it fits perfectly. So because of that, I had to take out a few of the heroes because it doesn't like all fit. But I think I can definitely like change how I do the back row here to put more heroes. And I mean, I'm gonna need more boxes, right? I think I just don't have enough boxes. We yeah, gotta get more boxes here to fit all the heroes. So yeah, and then Spider-Man is a new one because I just have the case here and he's always number one. So he's gonna be the first one right here. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool. It's gonna be super easy for me to grab the card that or the hero that I want now. They all have like an H here too, so that stands for like hero card. So if I want, like, I don't know, name random hero Magic, I look through here, see Magic right here. So I just grab her. I can build my deck, whatever, and then whenever I'm done, I just put her back right there. So yeah, I mean, it looks nice. I like the aesthetic of it. I just need another box, guys. I think this box fits all the heroes currently, but Marvel Champs, you guys know Daredevil is coming out. There's gonna be a lot more, and eventually they won't all fit. And I had to take some out anyways just to make room, so for me to like push everything and like have a little bit of slack. Because if they're all, like tight up like this, then it's a little bit higher, and then this height, the box won't close. So we got to make sure that you have a little bit of room here if you guys are using the exact same box I'm using and you want to get any sort of dividers. Because I think, yeah, I mean, without dividers, it's fine. With any dividers, it's going to be a little bit too tall. So yeah, that is my experience with this. Now we're going to do the aspect cards here. All right, guys, I'm really excited for this one. Maybe I can show you guys like live while I'm doing the aspect cards here. Okay, so we're gonna just do justice because that's the smallest ones that I have here, because I have my player size schemes here, like these guys, and then that's like super randomized there. I just need to fit back in. And we have the basic cards here. I'm not even gonna touch the basic cards. These are the hardest for me to find whenever I am looking for a specific card here. Because if I want like exchange, right, I did look through all these cards and exchange like near the back or whatever. So yeah, basic cards are not fun. I'm excited to organize that though. I'm gonna do that off camera though. But let's go ahead and do justice here. I'm excited to do the justice ones. Okay, so looking for justice. Okay, and I like that there's like the color code there. So we know these are basic cards, leadership. Okay, where are we at with just? Okay, so we got the allies all the way over to the players' side schemes there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups here. And I think what I'll do is, because the sleeves signify that I use a card a lot more. So I'm going to keep the sleeves, but I'll also put these non-sleeve cards in there as well. I'm probably never going to sleeve these unless I like use them, because I don't use them that much. So, okay, let's separate it like this. So we got upgrade. Um, event is over here. Event allies are over here. Okay, you know what? Maybe I will do a time lapse again, because now that I'm doing it, I'm realizing, hey, maybe I won't be able to get this. Like, I don't want to bore you guys, so don't want to do it super duper long. I'm not gonna organize it by like the card like if I have multiple copies, I feel like I'll eventually get organized that way. Maybe I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of work. That's a little bit too much for me. This is already a huge step up in the right direction, I think, in terms of organizing stuff. How come it's only been as events and upgrades so far? Have we not? Oh, can I separate the resources? Right? Yeah. So the resources, I probably don't need that card. I think. No, wait, no. The resources are in here. Okay, so never mind. That's gonna work out. Okay, that'll work out. Let me see. So I think what I don't need is, oh, I can put my player side schemes with the justice card. So I'm actually gonna be using everything here. Yeah, because my player side schemes are like currently, right over here, but I will take them out and just put it with the justice cards now that I have dividers, because it's a lot easier for me to do that. All right, guys. So I was organizing the justice cards with the dividers from Crazy Jackalope Games, and it was a lot quicker and easier than I expected. And I was actually having fun. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do everything here. So I am done here with organizing with my aspect cards with the dividers. I think it looks pretty nice. Okay, so here's a box of aspect cards. We're gonna open it here, and bam, look at that, guys. That is pretty cool, right? And it's slanted so that the box can fully close. Yeah, so we have like, you guys see with the L here and the blue, leadership, we got aggression, we got protection, justice, pool, and then we have the basic cards here. Everything's just super easy to grab now. So if I want like an aggression resource, go to the end here, I have some of them sleeved. Um, I like don't have duplicate sleeved here, but yeah, we got all the stuff here. So yeah, that's just super easy. Grab whatever I want, build a deck that I want, and then put it back right there. Where is it for the resources? And then if I want like aggression player side schemes, we only have two right here, right? The lock and load and keep with the pressure. So we have that there. What else? Let's see. If I want to grab, let's say I want to grab, I don't know. Let's think of a card here. Let's think of like perfect defense protection. If I want like protection upgrade unflappable, so we'll just grab the sleeved ones because I don't need the unsleeved cards. Get unflappable, find it. Um, right here, and I can add to my deck. All right, that is it here. So this is how it looks like with everything. I open it back up for the upgrades, and these are unsleeved because I play these cards less or like duplicate cards. So we just put it back here. So I still have like, not all of them are sleeved. So like all these justice events here are not sleeved because I just played them less. But these, like the ones I play more, are sleeved right here. We got like, I don't know, Battlefield Benevolence, which I think is pretty good for justice. We got that sleeve. So we have everything organized here. We got like the basic cards too. This is really nice to have all the basic allies. I could just like grab right now and then like look through every single ally that's basic. This, like, the basic cards are the ones that help the most now because we have so many basic cards. Um like this thing is huge. That's the one that I have the most difficulty like looking for cards. But now that I want my mansion, go to supports here, grab the basic supports. We got the Quinn Carrier, X-Jet, Web of Life of Destiny. Let's get the Mansion Helicarrier, just add that in. Yeah, all right, guys. Yeah, I mean, I can't, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm actually really liking this. So yeah, huge shout outs. Thank you so much to Crazy Jackalope Games for these dividers. I definitely think that the aspect dividers are going to be the best ones, especially depending on how you guys organize your stuff. Like, I feel like most people have aspect cards like this because you got to grab them and you got to look through and then you got to, like, find the ones that you want to put in your deck versus, like, I think for like the hero ones, I think they're still good, but like you guys saw, I kind of like had a good like knowledge of like where I put the hero cards, and in my villain cards they don't even work. Like the virus don't work with them because of my terrible setup. But if you guys all have like really good boxes for all of your cards, I think the dividers are definitely really good. I think they're a really good option. Because my setup is a little bit worse for the other stuff, it doesn't really work as well. But I do have a pretty good setup for the aspect cards. I think that these aspect card dividers are my personal recommendation for you guys, and it's only $14, I believe, for all of the aspect card dividers here. So yeah, super duper nice. We got protection allies, protection events, protection supports, and then the protection upgrades, so on. We got the player side schemes here. We got the allies. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the day is here, guys, where my collection is uh, I think pretty nice. I think it's pretty nice, guys. And this box carries all the aspect cards. We have some extra room right here, so maybe I can put some of the hero cards here before I get another box, because I definitely need another box here to fit all those hero cards. So yeah, okay, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Let me know down in comments. What do you guys think? Do you guys feel like this thing right here is pretty nice now? Okay, I feel pretty proud of this because I was saying how I was kind of embarrassed to show you guys before because of the comments from the last video where everyone was like talking about how my stuff is just I don't. Though what I was saying like it's so hard to get the stuff like whatever card that I want. I know a lot of people do this by um by the alphabet, right? So like W would be like at the end of like the protection events or something. I I feel like if I do it that way, whenever I put cards back, I just do it so quick that it's not gonna work out well for me because I'll like mix it back up. I feel like I would do that. So I'm fine here, like just going through really quickly and find the events that I want. There's so many events though. Events are definitely like the biggest section. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I feel like yeah, I don't know. I think that'll work. I mean, I think not doing that is better. Yeah, we have it right here because those are the unsleeved events that we got right there. Yeah, and the way that I have them here is so the events tab, so I can see it. These are the events right here for the protection events. So like basically the tabs are behind the section of the cards that it's for. So like protection allies are all the ones right here in front of the card. So I can see like allies, it's these things. Events is these cards. Supports are right here with Dr. Sinclair. Upgrades are like here. And one thing that I also realized when I was doing this is kind of unrelated, but like there's so leadership supports, we got a bunch here, maybe because of those team cards with like the Agent of Shield. But then if you look at the other supports and other aspects, like protection supports, man, there's like less than 10 protection supports in the game. What? Like that's kind of crazy. There's like not that many. And like same for like the other supports here. So like for aggression supports, there's not that many at all. It's crazy how few the supports are for a lot of these aspects other than leadership. So yeah, Justice has a little bit more, I think, but still not like. I mean, it's a decent amount, probably just from all the surveillance team reprints though. But yeah, that was a little bit surprising to see the amount of the disparity between like leadership having this much, like a whole wad of supports, and other stuff having a little bit less. But yeah, all right, just a random observation there, but. Basically has a lot of supports here as well with like the helicarrier animations and all the reprints of that. All right, guys. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know down in comments what is your storage solution. Do you guys use virus like this? And what do you guys think about these virus here from Crazy Jackalope Games? Yeah, huge shout outs to Crazy Jackalope Games for sponsoring the channel. You guys use my discount code Web-Warrior for 5% off your order of anything Marvel Champions related from Crazy Jackalope Games. Yeah, I hope you guys all like this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.